Just a moment. Just a moment. I just said that I was going to fuck my head. Hello, my ding dings, and welcome back to Belltown. And right now, I'm gonna do a tier list. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna do a tier list, and this tier list is going to be exactly. Hold up. Hold up. How do I add a tier list? Add a row below, and that's going to be F. Whoops. Oh, well, wait a minute. F tier, S tier. Hold up. It's red. That's okay. Here we go. Okay, this is where we go. This tier list is, the purpose about this tier list is literally which character is the best overall, no matter what buffs or nerfs they take, they hit, no matter what happens. The value, X difficulty. This is what I'm going to do. If your character is hard to play and has a lot of value, that's going to be higher rank. And if your character has lower value and higher difficulty, that's going to be higher rank. And if you have high difficulty and lower value, that's going to be lower rank. That's it. That's it. Your character, this is the definitive tier list. I watched every single tier list, knowing everything about every single character with J3, Flats, and whatever, Boger. I watched every single tier list. And I've seen every single why some characters are bad or some characters are good. I've seen them. I don't care. I'm going to do my tier list. If you disagree, whatever, you can say it on the chat. You could talk to me why you disagree. Let's be productive. Let's just say why you don't agree with me or not. And what tier would you put said character? Let's start off with Adam Warlock, okay? Adam Warlock. He is a character that is pretty easy to learn, pretty easy to play. The only difficult thing about him is aiming. And independently, if they buff him or nerf him in his damage or healing output, he has not that much of a difficulty to begin with, and decent amount of value. I would put Adam Warlock as an A for all difficulty, all ranks, all whatever. It's just overall. Overall, Adam Warlock is an A, and he's going to stick as an A forever unless they make him bad. How do they make him bad? If they lower his damage like infinitely, not like 10% or 5% nerf or buff or something that makes his movement higher, or doesn't matter. If he starts flying, then yeah, that's an S. That fundamentally changes his kit. Like, for example, Iron Fist. I'm going to just take this out of the way. Iron Fist was changed from a flanker to a tank buster. He still works as a flanker, but now he's a tank buster. As a tank buster, I would say that he is overall a tank buster. I would say he's a B tier as a tank buster. I think Wolverine is better as a tank buster. He can actually kidnap tanks, and that's what makes him better as a tank buster than Iron Fist. I think Iron Fist can do more damage than Wolverine, but still, I think Wolverine wins to tank busting because of his kidnap. Anyway, overall, B tier. No matter what buff they give him, no matter how much they upgrade his percentage damage, no matter how they make him, he's a tank buster now, and as a tank buster bruiser, he's this tier. And yeah, I'm getting in fun and purpose also. Like, if you enjoy this type of character, as this type of character, there are other characters that are better, and this is the tier list. This is the tier list. Adam Warlock is a far away, aim, shoot, and if you're close, you can heal people with your bond, and you can revive people. If you like this type of playstyle, Adam Warlock is an A tier on this type of playstyle, and everything above, whatever. That is Adam Warlock, and that is Iron Fist. He's a B tier because of he's a bruiser. He goes in, kicks people. If you like this type of gameplay, Iron Fist is this. That's Iron Fist. He's a B tier. He's decent. He's not bad. You can use him. He's fun. He has decent value. His difficulty is not that hard. Black Panther. Black Panther has a very high difficulty with a very low value. I would say he's an F tier because he is not good. He's the definition of tickle monster. People put him as the tickle monster for a reason. If you like Genji in Overwatch, if you like the dash, if you like the spear and Orisa, if you like all of those things, if you like movement, if you like this type of character, I would say that he's a decent C tier. Honestly, he's a C tier because there are other characters that have movement, that have damage and everything, that do his job better. You need to waste so much of your kit just to get 1 or 2 kills. And that's even rare because people heal each other. And that's why Black Panther is a C tier. No matter what they do to Black Panther, unless they make his damage like 50% higher or something like that, then he would be higher rank. But he's a C tier right now because no matter what happens, if they make his kit different, like making him an anti-healer with a spear that anti-heals people, then he could guarantee kills, and then he would be a B or A tier. But now he's a C tier. He's going to stick as a C tier unless someone can prove me differently. Someone can give me some points on why he would be a different tier. But yeah, this is where I would put Black Panther. He just needs to waste so much to get 1 or 2 kills, and that's the only reason that he's a C tier. But he's very fun. He's very cool. You can get some kills in lower ranks if your enemies aren't healing as much. But yeah, C tier. Black Widow. Black Widow, if you like snipers, she's a very difficult sniper because you need to hit 2 shots instead of 1. Unless your enemy has lower health, like if he's damaged or something. If you like this type of playstyle, I would say that Black Widow is a C tier because, yeah, you can have value if you're good. But if you like this type of playstyle, standing back on the way back, hitting shots with the snipers and stuff, this type of playstyle is C tier because there are other characters that do her things better, like Hawkeye and Hela. If you like her as a melee character, she sucks. But you can do decent damage on dive people. So if people come over to dive you, you can just kick, pull them in, and shoot, and you're gonna kill them pretty easily. Pretty good. So I would say, yeah, she's a C tier for this type of purpose. And Hulk is a bruiser. I think they misrepresented the Hulk pretty hard. I would say that the Hulk is pretty inconsistent. I don't think Hulk is very fun because I would make Hulk more of a bruiser instead of his slap hitting people from afar or his spit. I wouldn't even give him his spit, honestly. I wouldn't give him a bubble. I would make him more healthy, have more health, have more damage, have more knockback, and his jumps deal damage every time he hits somebody on the floor or something like that. His punches can be charged to deal more damage, like the Thing does. I would do that. I would make his slap be chargeable also, like he charges a slap and then he boom and does a big AoE and damage and knockback. That would be the Hulk. This isn't the Hulk. This is like Diva with melee damage. But anyway, the Hulk is a melee character that you go in, punch, bubble, and spit if you like stunning people. He's pretty fun. I would put him in A tier because he's decent at what he does. Other characters don't do what he does as good as the Hulk. Right now, both as a bruiser because he can go in, go out. He can jump in, jump out if you need to. You can stun people if you have too much against you. I would say that he is an A tier. He's an A tier no matter what. He's an A tier. Captain America. Captain America is a movement-based tank. He's pretty fun to play as. He does low damage, but doesn't really need the damage because he's just so damn survivable. As a tank, a movement-based tank, he's an A tier because there's no one else, no other tank that does what Captain America does as Captain America. The reason why I put him at A, and I think I'm going to put him above Hulk, actually, because he is just so damn fun. He does what he does. He jumps in, jumps out easily. He can dash. He can throw his shield. He does a lot of combo damage. And if you know how to animation cancel with him, he's pretty good. He gets a lot of decent things. His mechanics are pretty fun. He's just fun overall. I would put, Adam Warlock like that. So that's the thing, right? Captain America is just decent. Doesn't matter if they buff his damage or if they nerf his speed. It doesn't matter. He's always going to be an A tier, both on fun, on tankiness, on whatever. On his purpose is to be a fast tank with movement. And we have Venom, but his movement is a little under Captain America, and I'll get to Venom later. Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is very fun to play as because you can swap characters pretty fast. There's a lot of things that you can do to get value on Cloak and Dagger. She doesn't really need to aim because you can heal people with Dagger pretty easily. You just need to have general look. And the other Cloak, it's just like Moira. You don't have to aim to damage. You have your escape abilities. Cloak is more fun than Dagger. But both characters are the same character, so I'm going to put Cloak and Dagger on a B tier. Because on their purpose, healing, her ultimate, and everything, if you like this kind of playstyle, her playstyle is more like a stand back, shoot to heal, and turn the other character if somebody's diving you. And then you kill that character and then you just swap again. Or you can work as a dive, I guess, as a dive flanker. Because Cloak is just so damn good at damaging and escaping that you can just swap to Dagger, heal yourself, and go back to Cloak every time. And that makes Cloak very good DPS. But that's if you like healing, and this is right? If you like this kind of play style, if you like healing, she's a B tier for healing. I would actually choose Adam Warlock over Cloak and Dagger, just because of his fun and his value. I think her value is bigger than Adam Warlock because of her ultimate, but that's not this tier list. This tier list is overall. The characters are in said tier list because of this, because of that. Okay. Doctor Strange. If you like Reinhardt, if you like Sigma, if you like magic, if you like this kind of character, Doctor Strange is a tank. Shield. Stand there, let your team kill everything while you shield. People go close to you, you deal a shit ton of damage, and you can whip people and combo with your shield. If you like this type of playstyle, he's an A tier. He's pretty good. I would put him above everyone. I'm not gonna put him in an S tier because what he does is unique to Doctor Strange. He does a lot of damage. He has portals. If you like the strategy of using portals, he's an A tier. He's pretty good. He's an A tier. He's not getting away from the A tier, no matter what buff or nerf. Yeah, this tier list is getting pretty good because you need to understand that no matter what nerf or buff they do to any of these characters, they are not going to move tiers unless you give me some kind of counter argument to why said character is over or lower, but the purpose is what you need to understand. The purpose of this tier list is, again, knowing if overall, all ranks, no matter what rank, oh, he's good in high rank and lower rank, he's trash. In all ranks, he's this, no matter what buff, no nerf, whatever happens. The only thing that is going to change a tier on a character is if they fundamentally change his kit, like Iron Fist, or if they like extremely nerf that character or buff that character. Like imagine if Black Panther deal like 1 damage. You know, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Groot, if you like Fortnite, if you like, he's a kind of a bruiser. I would say that you can reach people with his primary fire, but you have your melee and your bomb to combo off of it, and he works trapping people behind your walls and dealing a lot of massive damage with your walls. And people don't know how to use Groot as much in lower ranks because people just use his walls to block people, and that's not the purpose. You can use it to block people if necessary, but your walls are supposed to damage. Your walls are supposed to damage a lot, right? That's your purpose on wall. So I would put Groot, if you like the playstyle of standing still, blocking people, using your brain to actually kill people, I would put Groot in S tier. Groot is very good at what he does. And I don't think there is nothing that they can nerf or buff to make him higher or lower. Because his playstyle is so unique to himself. Because you can trap people in closer to you to do more damage. You can bruise them. If you like this type of playstyle, he's an S tier. Well, just S tier. He's better bruiser than the Hulk or not the Thing. I think the Thing is a very good bruiser. But anyway, fuck. He's a very good bruiser. His abilities are fun. He can trap people inside or outside of whatever you can put block places for people to go through, and he's very good. He's just very good. Hawkeye is very fun. He can work as a dive character. People don't understand this. People can't understand this because I'm going to play Hawkeye as a dive character. He can work as a sniper, but he can also work as a dive character. And here's why. His bomb arrows are very good at close range. And you can combo with melee and your other thing that throws people back. And the reason why you can melee is because his melee can deflect. And people don't use his deflect as much because they don't remember it. People don't remember using his deflect. And if you like the playstyle of movement snipers, like she has movement, she can run, jump. But if you like movement snipers, like Hanzo mixed with like I guess Venture. I don't think Venture. Anyway, if you like this type of playstyle, he's an A tier. Hawkeye is very fun to play as, and not that fun to play against if you're getting one shot across the map. But what makes him fun is that he has his options, right? He has like his bombs that I will make this video. People need to watch this video. I'm going to post this video on YouTube earlier than all my other videos on Twitch, but I already made a lot of videos on Twitch, and people can watch my VODs on Twitch if you're on YouTube. I'm going to post this on YouTube. This is going to YouTube, right? But yeah, Hawkeye is an A tier, and I would put him above Adam Warlock. If you like this type of playstyle, he's an A tier no matter what you do. No matter what you do, he's an A tier. He can't get buffed or nerfed, and that's not going to change his position. because he has one-shots. If they take those one-shots away, still going to be A tier. Doesn't matter the nerf, doesn't matter the buff. He's better than Widow on what Widow is supposed to do. Snipers, he's a great sniper. Dive, he's a great dive. Combos, he has great combos. He's pretty good. He's cool. He's good. This is where I put him. Hela is what if Widowmaker, Black Widow, or Hawkeye combined. Hela is just great at what she does. She's a great sniper. No matter if they nerf her damage, if they she has a stun. She has a great movement ability to escape. She can float, I think. So Hela is just great. Hela is amazing at far range. She's a better sniper than both because she has a faster shot and she doesn't have fall off. She doesn't have a fall off. She can deal massive amounts of damage from just so far away that if you have a good aim, if you like this type of character, this is your character. If you like snipers, this is your character. If you like escaping or dealing just a lot of damage, this is your character. This is your character. I would even put her above Groot. I would put her above Groot. Iron Man, if you like flying, if you like shooting from afar, Iron Man is just Iron Man. Iron Man is Iron Man. He's fun as fuck. He's very cool. His missiles are useless, but it's fun. You can find use with his missiles if you're inside a very closed up space, like those staircases in the Thor map, Asgard, I think. So there are these little hallways that you can just shoot your missiles and just basically kill a 250 character already. And that's very good. But that's not why he's here. The reason why he's here is because he is good at what he does. He's one of the best flyers in the game, and if not the best. Because his laser is pretty good. You can upgrade your damage with your thing, and you can upgrade your damage with Hulk if you have Hulk on your team. And the damage output on his laser is very good. And he has AoE explosions that can finish off those opponents if you miss or something like that. So yes, Iron Man is very fun. I would put him above everybody. He's just fun. He's cool. He's good. He's not going to move from this tier. He can move like backwards or forward, but yeah. I'm putting him at A. Top of A. Yeah, as a flyer, he's one of the best. He's one of the best. I'm sticking with my gut and I'm putting him in A. People can give me like some reasons why he shouldn't be in A. Maybe S or B. I don't care. But I would put him in B and A tier, in the top of A tier because of that. Healing. Okay, Shrek. Jeff the Shark. Jeff is a healer. If you like healers, if you like the heal botting, if you like movement, and if you like exploding, if you like easy characters, he's very easy. He's very easy to learn. He's very easy to use. He's very easy to do everything. If you're good at aiming, if you're good at movement, you're going to love playing Jeff. You're going to love playing Jeff. Jeff has great DPS capabilities as a flanker. You can heal people very, very nicely. You have a constant beam of healing. If you're good at aiming, you're going to heal pretty much a lot. You have bubbles that heal people on AoE. He's just very good. He's good at what he does. He's one of the best healers in this case. He's not an S tier in like high rank, low rank. This is, again, the reason why he's an S tier is because of easy and value. Okay? His value is not like very high, but on his purpose, his role as a healer, as a movement character, as a DPS, as everything, if you like to play this playstyle, Jeff is your character. I would even put, no. Loki. If you like healers, if you like healing people, great. Loki's very good. If you like saving people from ultimates, Loki's very good with his. You can put clones. You can. Loki is complex. If you like thinking, if you like strategy characters, if you like characters that put your brain to melt if you need to, Loki is like the best character in the game right now. You can copy ultimates. You can do so much with Loki. He's just a character for everything. He can work as a DPS. If you put if you put 3 clones, you can shoot people, flank people. You can go invisible. You can do so much with Loki, and Loki is just overall one of the best healers, one of the best characters in the game. His ultimate is one of the best ultimates in the game. I'm using overall everything. Ultimates, everything. Combos with Black Panther are very good. His ultimates is very good for comboing with his kit, but again, he's still C tier. Lunas, no. If you like healing, if you like Ana style healer, she's very Ana style healing because she needs to aim to heal. If you like the skill to heal, she's very good. If you like stunning people, she's a very skillful character. The only thing that makes her not that good as a whatever is her ultimate is a 12-second do nothing button. It's not very fun. That's the only not fun part of her kit, but she's great at what she does. If you like this area denial with her ultimate, she is just perfect. I would put her above yeah, I would put her here right now. I would put it here. Yeah. So if you want to have fun, if you want to have fun and do your job well, use these characters. If you want, yeah, you're right. Magic. Magic is just fun. Magic is super fun. If they buff her damage a little bit, she's going to be better. She's going to be cooler and whatever. I would say that she needs a buff. Honestly, on a tier list, I would put her as a C tier or a B tier on a normal tier list. But this isn't a normal tier list. I'm putting her as an S tier because she's very fun to play as. She can do a lot of damage. She can flank pretty well. She does her job better than any other melee character in this game. If you like melee characters, if you like close-up characters, comboing, if you like fighting games, she is amazing. She is amazing. She's amazing, actually. She's actually amazing. No. Yeah, I think this is a great. Yeah. She is amazing at what she does. If you want to have fun, if you like melee characters, if you like comboing, if you like pure melee characters, like the one thing that made me not like Overwatch is that the melee characters. Imagine if Genji played like her. I would play Genji every single day. I would not have quit Overwatch if Genji was pure melee in pure dashes. They lost an opportunity with Genji, in my opinion. And I have my opinions on Overwatch, character design wise. Fucking Doomfist is not Doomfist, it's Doomshot. Doom Shotgun. Because he has his 4 shots on his fist. And then he can charge his punch and punch. Imagine if he was a melee character like the Thing, where he charges his punch, punches, melees, and then does like a uppercut again. He could just be a melee character, just a melee character. That would be fun. That would be fun. But no, Overwatch is a different game. So let's just continue on Marvel Rivals. She is this. If you like melee characters, if you like this, she's very fun, very good. She does her job very well, and she's not going to get out of this. She does her job better than anyone else on melee characters and whatever. She's just characters, like melee characters. This is why I put Iron Fist in B tier. Because you like melee characters, you like fighting games, you have magic. You like dashing, you like cooldown managements, you like the skill, you have magic. If you want escape tools and whatever, you have magic. If you want strategy, using her Using her demon to escape, you have magic. You're right. So you have a lot of options. And this is why I'm making this tier list and why I'm explaining every time that I put said character on a tier and whatever. This is the purpose, right? Magneto. Magneto is Sigma. Basically Sigma. And yes, if you like the play style of shielding, if you like the energy shields, if you like bubbling people to help people escape an ultimate or something like that, this is his purpose, and he does his purpose pretty well. I would put Magneto above I would put Magneto in S tier. Because Magneto has shields, like Doctor Strange. Magneto has range, like Doctor Strange. Magneto has a very good melee, like not like Doctor Strange. I think Magneto has a slower startup on his melee, but I think it's better. Anyway, you can shield yourself, you can bubble yourself, you can bubble other people. That is very good. If you like strategy, if you like this type of tank, then yes, he's this. I would say he's an S tier. Mantis. Mantis is, again, like Ana. If you like kind of a DPS, if you like a kind of a DPS hybrid with support, then I would say that Mantis is pretty good. Mantis is above Luna Snow because Mantis has her ultimate, which is Zenyatta ultimate. Mantis has Sleep, which is an AoE, which is easier to hit than Ana's, but she's a pretty good strategy. She's a pretty good strategist as a strategist, not a healer, because her healing is kind of like only her ultimate and an ability. I think it's kind of like Bridget healing on her healing packs, but whatever. This is her purpose, right? This is her purpose. In her purpose, I would say she's an A tier. Moon Knight, if you don't like aiming, if you like to turn off your brain, if you like to just throw random bullshit at people, and if you like Batman, if you like stuff like that, Moon Knight is S. If you like this type of playstyle, there is no other character in the game that mimics his playstyle. Yeah, they can buff him. Yeah, like they can do this or nerf him, whatever. He's an S tier, both in everything. He does a ridiculous amount of damage if you have a lot of people accumulated. If you like to stack up damage, if you like, bro, he's just that. He's fun to play. He's whatever. You don't really need to aim. You just throw an onk. Your ultimate is pretty fun. You can combo with your ultimate and your onk. Pretty fun. And again, remember where I put Hawkeye? Remember where I put Hela? Namor. If you like Torbjorn, putting turrets around, if you like staying in your position, again, sniper, he is an S tier, again. Both Hela and Namor. He's kind of a sniper. He has like a lobbing effect on his spear throwing. I guess he has kind of a lobbing effect. But his turrets are just so valuable. In lower ranks and in higher ranks, now that he has a gamma thing, and that's, again, they changed his kit completely. And that's why, if they didn't change his kit, he would be like an A tier, maybe a B tier. But they changed his kit completely. They added a different team up, and that team up is going to be banned every single game. Mark my words. In higher ranks, nobody is going to play Namor. J3, you can say goodbye to Namor. Okay? Bye-bye, Namor. You're going to be lucky if you're going to actually play with Namor. But yeah. Namor now has more value on his turrets, so if you are in higher ranks, yeah, you're going to have to destroy his turrets more frequently. But yeah, if you like this playstyle, if you like the playstyle of sniping, staying back, putting turrets around to stay in yourself, you can bubble yourself, you can shield yourself to remove damage from you, to defend yourself from damage, and run away. He's pretty good at what he does. Penny Parker. I hate Penny Parker. I hate Penny Parker. She sucks. I hate Penny Parker. But okay, if you like characters that set up traps, if you like characters that are like strategy, if you like characters that are annoying as fuck, if you like to stun people repeatedly, 3 seconds after 3 seconds after 3 seconds, you can use Penny. Penny is great at what he does. She is awesome at what she does. She's great at annoying people. She's great at doing what she does. She's fucking annoying. If you want to be annoying, use Penny Parker, okay? I hate Penny Parker. She's not good in high ranks. She's just annoying. She's just annoying. She sticks you 3 seconds after 3 seconds. If you're playing a bruiser, she sucks. If you're playing the most fun character in the game, she sucks. She sucks. Sucks. She's going to make your life hell. And if you like to make people suffer, she is your character. She is your character. She's perfect for you. You masochist. No, that's not masochism. Yeah, it's... You get what... You understand. She sucks. She puts traps on the floor. She traps herself on with her webs. She's very good. She's not very good on movement, but she has her escape options with her F, I guess, with her hook on herself. She can trap people on her webs. She can put a nest. She's a strategist tank. If you like that type of tank, she's this. Annoying as fuck. I hate her. Psylocke, if you like Genji. If you actually play Genji, because she has her shurikens and stuff like Genji, she has her dash like Genji, but the difference is that her dash is more like dash in and dash out. That's it. And she doesn't reset after kill. She's just Psylocke. Her ultimate is better than Genji's stuff. If you like ninjas, if you like this type of character, shooting, if you like this type of character, I would put her at top of A tier. The reason why I put her at top of A tier is because, like, for example, if you like dashing, you have Black Panther. I would put her below Black Panther in this case. But as a ninja, you do a lot more damage. You have more value than Black Panther on her kit. She does more damage. She does more headshot damage. She does more than Black Panther ever could. Because, oh yeah, you have her dashes. Black Panther has better dashes. That's just it. She has lower dashes, but she can go invisible. She can sorry. Loki. Loki can go invisible. She can go invisible to escape. She can go invisible to go in. She can go invisible to go in, shoot people, and go out with her dashes. She can use her dashes, go in, kill people, and go out with her invisibility. That's her purpose. I would put, actually, I'm going to put her above, like, Jeff on everything else. Because she's fun, she can do her stuff, she's pretty cool, right? Alright, Punisher. If you play Call of Duty, if you like Call of Duty, this is a starter character, right? If you like simple characters, if you're just picking this game up just to play, have fun, whatever, he's top of S tier. He's just there. He's the perfect character. He's the perfect character. He does lots of damage. He can go far away. He can go in your face with a shotgun. He can zip line. If you like Pathfinder, he can zip line. He's just a man of everything. He's everything. Except a bruiser. He's a Call of Duty character. He's just there. He exists. He's perfect at what he does. I'm going to make a fun tier list later. Right? Rocket Raccoon. If you like turning your brain off, again, if you like movement type characters, and if you like to heal people, whatever, like, for example, if you like movement characters, aim characters, this character, he needs very good aim on his primary fire. He doesn't really need to aim a lot on his healing. He just needs to shoot at a general direction and heal, right? He can heal himself, so if you like the solo type, if your healers aren't healing you, you can go Rocket as a DPS if you want to. And that's what makes Rocket Raccoon pretty fun. And I would put Rocket Raccoon as probably above Penny Parker. because he's very fun. He does his job pretty well. He heals people very well. He has his ultimate, which buffs damage. If you like this type of character, he's very well a strategist as a healer, right? And that's where I put Rocket Raccoon. All right. Again, if you like turning your brain off, if you like to just aim at a general direction and do damage, if you like to annoy people, if you like a lot of stuff, she's very good at what she does in all ranks. She can go well in high ranks as well. And the only reason why I am putting her above is that Cloak and Dagger exists, but she does what Cloak and Dagger does better as a damage character, not as a healer. As a healer, you have Mantis, you have Jeff, you have everyone else, right? Don't use Cloak and Dagger as a healer. If you like healing, if you like her playstyle, then yeah, you can use her, whatever. I'm not forbidding you to use Cloak and Dagger. Her ass is very good. But if you like turning your brain off, not aiming, just shooting in a general direction, she's great. She has a phantom ability where she can go invisible and not invisible. Yeah, she can dash in, damage, do whatever, and dash out. This is the type of playstyle she has, and her ultimate kind of sucks. Yeah, you can do a lot of damage. Yeah, you can kill a lot of people, but it's so slow. People can kill you, people can stun you, and that's not fun, right? And that's the only reason that she is bottom of A tier, right? Because she can get stunned out of her ultimate and stuff like that. Her value is meh. Spider-Man. Spider-Man is the most fun character in the game. He's the most fun character. He's the reason why you downloaded this game. You cannot lie to me. The reason why you play this game is because you enjoy him. The reason why you chose this game is because you enjoy Spider-Man. If you like Spider-Man, you like Marvel. If you like Marvel, you like Spider-Man. Whoops. That's it. That's the reason. You want to be Spider-Man. That's why you play Spider-Man. Yeah, he's difficult to learn. Yeah, he's whatever. He's difficult to learn, but he has a pretty good value on his kit. If they upgrade a little bit his damage or do something about him to fix a little bit of his movement tech, like if you shoot someone and you want to spam your get over here, sometimes it doesn't work, but that's just a bug. Spider-Man is just the best character in the game in every single rank. He's just the best solo character. He's the best 1v1 character. He's the best everything. If you put Spider-Man against every single character in the game, you can go victorious. If you put Spider-Man against tanks are going to miss him a lot. Bruisers are not even going to hit him. So Spider-Man can stay afar on bruisers. Spider-Man can go in on characters like Doctor Strange. Spider-Man can go in and go out on characters like Venom. He can just go in, punch Venom, and go away, heal himself, while Venom can follow. Venom doesn't have the same frequency as Spider-Man. Spider-Man can go in, go out. Oh, he's taking a lot of damage. He just goes out. He has 3 web swings instead of 1 web swing, right? And that's why he is S tier. He's just S tier. He's amazing. He's the best. Spider-Man is the GOAT. There isn't anyone else. All right. Again, if you don't like to aim, if you like Junkrat, if you like if you like trapping people, you kind of need to aim with her. Like Junkrat. Junkrat, people say that he doesn't need to aim, that he's a simple character, but he's a very hard character to master. Once you know how to do his combos, his air shots, and stuff like that, yeah, he gets a bit more complicated. He's still easy, but yeah, if you like that type of playstyle, standing on the backlines and shooting people all over the place, whatever, hitting people, random shots, killing, and if that's your playstyle, yeah, she's top of B tier. She's pretty good. She's fun. She's cool. she's not great because her value is just not that valuable. She can get a random kill here or there, but her ultimate isn't that good. Yeah, it started following people now, but it's still Her kit and her value and her difficulty are all the same. Has low difficulty, low value, low whatever. And this is why she's on top of B tier. I'm going to put her on lower B tier because he's decent bruiser. Star-Lord. Okay, Star-Lord. Star-Lord is very fun character. If you like Tracer, if you like dodging, if you like dodging mechanics, if you like the type of playstyle where you play like I don't know, an RPG or what's the name of that game? It's not Destiny. Is another one. Anyway, if you like this type of playstyle, Tracer, this is the character for you. I'm gonna put him. He's a very hard character with a very good value. His ultimate is very good. He has Mini Reaper ult, and that makes him more valuable. In this case, I don't know where to put him. I'm gonna put him in below Iron Man, because he can fly. He can shoot people from afar like Iron Man, but whatever. He doesn't have AOE. He has, he has the Mini Reaper ult, but that's not what I meant. He's a Tracer. He's an ability character. He's a skill character. If you want skill characters, he's very skillful. But there are the skillless abilities, like his dodging and his ultimate and his whatever. But the reason why you put him in second place in A is because the skill part of his kit is very fun. He's very good at what he does. Flying characters struggle with him because he can actually kind of fly. And he can deal with characters up close. He can deal with characters kind of far away, medium distance. And you need decent aim with him. If you like him, if you have decent aim, go for him. He's very fun. If you have decent aim, he's S tier, actually. Yeah, if you have decent aim, he's pretty good. He's very fun. He has his ultimate, which gets a lot of value. He's not that difficult because of his dodging. His dodging resets his gunfire, so that's what makes him actually more viable, right? You shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, shoot, dodge, and then you shoot again. But then your dodges reset, and then you need to cool down. And if you have decent aim, go for him. He's pretty fun. Storm, and the reason why I put Iron Man on A tier is because flying characters, the best flying character in the game is Storm. And the reason why is she does a lot more damage than Iron Man. If you have a lot more aim than Iron Man, then Storm is better. Storm has an AoE area of effect on her lightning bolts. You can activate lightning bolts and go on the floor to have a bigger radius and shoot people from there, and the lightning bolts will annihilate the entire team. People kind of use her high up. Try using her on the floor. She's a flyer. Yeah, you can use her as a flying character. Yeah. But try using her as on the floor, and try using her lightning bolts on the floor. You will see a massive difference, right? People are going to heal you more if you're more on her range. People are going to focus you more also, but you can just fly away if you want to. You can just dash away with your other speed up ability. And she is a support character because she is a strategist. She can use her abilities. She's kind of a support hybrid with a DPS because she can help her team with her speed up or damage boost them. I think it's damage boost, right? Anyway, this is why she is here. Her flying is better than everyone else. I would put her over over here on the S tier. because she is very fun. She can fly. She's not a fast flyer like Iron Man. You can dash around with your flying, and if you have your mouse can go like this, and you can go like whoa, and make people miss everything on you, like Jeff. But yeah, I'm gonna put her over here because of the reasons that I said, right? And if you disagree, just go on the comments down below. Tell me why, and tell me why you disagree with me. And yeah, Thor. Again, if you like Reinhardt, if you actually like Thor, they represented pretty well. I think they represented Thor pretty well. I just think they should have added more electricity abilities on his kit. Like, I would take away his bubble and add like a beam of lightning, or charge your lightning and then shoot like the movies, a lightning bolt. But yeah, I think they represented Thor pretty well. I think that he's a very decent character. He's very good as a bruiser. He's a very good bruiser. He's a better bruiser than both of these characters. He can throw his hammer from far away like Captain America, so he's already better than that. As a bruiser, he's very good. He can kind of kidnap people with his dash. He can charge his dash, deal more distance. He can he has his awaken, where he can shoot lightning bolts from far away with his hands. He's very fun, but he doesn't fly. I think that Thor should have been a flying tank. But as what he is, he's very fun. He's very much a lot of combos. You can throw your hammer or dash in, punch, bubble, punch, awaken, do a lot of the damage. And when you finish your awaken, you can just dash again to exit or something like that. This is his playstyle. If you like dashing in, doing a lot of massive melee damage, Thor is your character. Thor as a melee character. I think that Thor is actually better than any other bruiser. Thor is what Magic wishes she could be. Thor is what if Magic was a tank, right? Thor is fun. Thor has his dashes. Thor has his throw. Thor has his abilities. He's very fun. He's very cool. He's done. He's there, right? Venom is a very good dive tank. He is basically Wrecking Ball. I would take away I would change his kit completely. I would make his health already whatever his health is already. But I would add like Spider-Man's web swings. I would add another swing so he can swing in, jump in, do his whatever he does, and do damage and swing out. I would completely take away his adaptive shields, I guess. I would completely take away his shields and add something else, like a shot, like Spider-Man does. He can do that as well, right? I would add that or something else. I would make his melee damage further away and deal more damage. I would also do that. But anyway, that's me reworking the character, right? Venom is very fun. Venom is very good at what he does. Venom is the best dive tank. Venom is the best because he's probably the only dive tank that is actually able to go in, deal a lot of damage, and go out safely because he can do his adaptive shields. And yes, people can focus you and kill you faster than your adaptive shields, or faster than you can actually place your adaptive shields. Hulk is a better get in, get out type of character because he's easier to go in and go out. You need a little bit of skill to go in and out with Venom. You need to aim your web swing. You need to do a lot of things. In this case, Venom is a little bit harder than Hulk, but his value on the Hulk is better than Venom. But on his fun case, I would put Venom on an S tier if he was fun in fun case scenarios. But Venom isn't as good of a tank as Bruiser here over here. He's not a good bruiser because his tentacles kind of miss people point blank. It's harder to hit people point blank, so you kind of melee people with his melee, duh. And his melee is actually not bad. People should use his melee more on Venom, right? I'm going to put Venom above Psylocke on S tier because Venom is fun. Venom has his perks, his abilities, and whatever. If you like this type of character, if you like Doomfist, if you like this type of character, then yes. If you like Wrecking Ball, then yes. Venom is your character. If you like, he's not a strategy character. He's just go in, damage, aim, and go out. That's his character. He's a dive character, right? Dive tank. Pretty good. Armed and dangerous. All right, Bucky. Winter Soldier. I think that they represented the Winter Soldier pretty badly. I think that he should use his arm more often. Yeah, he has his uppercut and his grapple. But I would make his melee better. I would make his melee... He could be a bruiser and a ranged character hybrid. Imagine if you melee, uppercut, hook, melee, kill. Right? Or melee, shoot. I don't really care. I think that Bucky can work. Bucky could work as a bruiser because he can pull people in, he can throw them back and dash and melee shoot or whatever, just shoot. He does a shit ton of damage. He can work as a sniper. He can kind of work as a sniper because he works pretty far away. He resets his ammo on shooting, on using abilities, so he's very good. He is an S or A tier on normal tier lists, but I'm gonna put Bucky on like his type of character is kind of a hybrid between dive and sniper and strategy kind of because he can hook people in and what is his play style? I'm gonna put Bucky on top of Doctor Strange, mainly because Bucky can work as many types of characters. His ultimate is pretty fun. If you like skill if you like skill characters, he's very skillful. He needs aim. He needs ability, cooldown management. He needs his cooldowns. Target priority is very important with him. But yeah, I think he does his purpose pretty well. Right? Fuck! I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm gonna put him on top. I'm putting him second place on A. Second place on A tier. Wolverine. He's a tank buster. And the reason why I put Iron Fist all the way over here is because Wolverine is the best tank buster in the game. Wolverine is very fun. Wolverine is a tank DPS hybrid. You can give yourself damage reduction, and if you combo yourself with people like Magneto and the Thing, you can give yourself so much damage resistance that makes him unkillable. As a DPS, he's not very good against squishies, but he's very good against tank. He has a very fun kit. His ultimate can be used as a combo to his normal kit, and you can just throw that ultimate away every time you use it. You can just use it every time. He is very good as a bruiser character. Now we have, listen, as a melee character, we have Magic. Much better melee character than Wolverine. As abilities go for like diving in and diving out, we have Magic, we have Thor, we have Venom even. Venom can work as a bruiser. We have Hulk, if you want that. Kidnapping people. If you like kidnapping people, then yes, he's better. Right? Damage-wise, he does lower damage than Captain America if he combos. But on squishies. On characters like tanks, target priority is very important with him because you can like target like a squishy and bring that squishy closer to your team to kill, or you can actually grab a tank and bring him back to kill, right? These two comboing together is very fun. You can throw Wolverine and bring him back, bring a tank back with you, with Rocket Raccoon even. That's even better. But yeah, as a bruiser, there are other bruisers. As a tank, there are better tanks. As a DPS, there are better DPS. As a tank buster, he's the best tank buster in the game. Right? As a tank buster and a target priority character. Yes, you can do a lot of damage. Yes, you can kill people, squishies, if you're lucky, if people don't heal them. If people start healing said squishies, Wolverine is useless. He can ult and try to kill people. If that person is being healed by Mantis, Luna, Adam, or Loki, whatever, he's just not gonna kill. He's not gonna kill. And this is why he's better as a tank buster. He does a shit ton of damage against tank busting, against tanks. And this is why I chose Wolverine over him. There are better tanks busters that are better. There are better movement characters that are better. There are better melee characters that are better. He's just better in every way than Iron Fist. The only thing that Iron Fist has better than Wolverine is a healing factor. You can heal yourself with Iron Fist, and that's why Iron Fist is B tier. But you can kind of use Iron Fist if you don't have any healers on your team. You go in, go out, heal yourself, go in, go out, heal yourself, go in, and go out. That's Iron Fist, right? But this is the thing. The healing factor on Wolverine should just be there. He should have a healing factor. He should be a tank. Wolverine should be a tank. You can't change my mind. Wolverine should be a tank. He should have a healing factor better than him. He should have a healing factor, like, for example, if he gets half health, lower than half health, he starts regenerating health, like 10 health per second, I guess. I think that's a little OP, but then he has the cooldown or something like that. Wolverine is bottom of S tier. Well, actually, yeah, he's better than in his kit. Whatever he does, this is what he does. Susan Storm. Okay, whatever. Who plays as Fantastic? Fantastic is not fun to play as. Fantastic is not a fun character to play as. Not fun to play against. He's a tank DPS hybrid, but he's basically just a tank. He does no damage. He does damage so slow. He doesn't have combos. I mean, he does have a small combo, but it's not fun like Magic. It's not like he's not valuable. People do what he does better. Groot does what he does better. If you like stretching powers, like you stretch, punch, grab people, throw them together, he is kind of meh. His kit is not fun. His kit, even if they buff him, he is a survivable tank. He's a tank DPS hybrid. And if you enjoy this type of character, which is not much of a damaging character, he's just there to bother people. He's just there to live, survive. He's basically a tank. He is a purpose of a tank. But why would you play him if you have the Groot, which is actual tank and does better, everything better? I'm putting him as a B tier, bottom of B tier. No, I'm gonna put him as C tier. He just has no value, and his ultimate sucks. His ultimate sucks. It should double damage every time he hits somebody, right? If you miss your ultimate, then it stops. But if you hit somebody, it goes again and doubles the damage. If you hit somebody again and it doubles the damage, hit somebody again, doubles the damage. And I think that should go infinite, like again, like Bucky's ultimate. I think that if they make this change, that is fundamentally going to change the fucking Mr. Fantastic, right? That's going to fundamentally change Mr. Fantastic. Because that he's just going to be better overall. He's going to fundamentally change his kit. But yeah, he is just not good at anything. Everybody does what he does better. Oh, you want a flank? You have magic. You want a melee? You have magic. You want a long range melee? You have Groot. You have him. You want a tank? You want to survive? You have Magneto. You have fuck, even Captain America, Hulk. If you want to survive, you have Namor. You have Namor. Namor is a better tank than him because of his ability. Yeah, you have your ability to like counter. You can counter ultimates with him. That's the only good part with him. Susan Storm, Invisible Woman. If you want to heal a lot, if you want a strategist, if you imagine yourself playing as a Star Wars character, you have the Force push and Force pull. She is a very fun character. She can go invisible. She's a very good strategist. I would put her in a fun meter. I would put her above. Yeah, I would do this. I would put her over there. She's very fun. She's hot. People love that. But that's not why she's over here. She's over here because she has a lot of value. She's easy. Her kit is very easy. Her ultimate is very good. She's overall pretty good. She's fun to play as. She can go invisible. She can have her value over there. She can be a strategist. Push, pull people. People can pull me. Look, there is a comp where you can use her. You can use Wolverine. You can use who else? Spider-Man. Who else? Bucky. Who else? Wait. There's more. You can use even Mr. Fantastic. You can use every single grapple in the fucking game to pull somebody in. And you can use Groot to block that person. Oh, I used Iron Man. I hook with him. Oh, he's escaping. Use Groot Wall. He can't escape on that wall. Oh, he's going up. Use Spider-Man. Hook. Oh, he's going away. Pull him in. Oh, he's going away. Do something else. Pull him in again. Where? Pull him in again. Push him with Wolverine. Finish him off. Right? And that's the greatest part of her kit. And the greatest part about this game, I love this game because you can make comps perfectly in sync. If you have like a great team, if you have great ideas, full melee, a pure melee comp, you can do that. A pure hook comp, you can do that. A pure whatever, you can do that. And that's why I love Marvel Rivals, right? Bruiser fucking the thing. Here's the thing. Anyway, the Thing, as a bruiser, is better than the Hulk and Captain America. As a tank, he's better. He tanks a lot. He has damage reduction that he can go jump on his allies. His allies is not very far range, but you can actually jump pretty far with a flyer, with Spider-Man. He can work as a dive character, a dive tank. His movements aren't that good. He's like a Mauga dash, but with a Spider-Man jumping, and he can jump on Spider-Man and stuff, and he can use that to his advantage. He can work as a dive tank, but that's not his purpose. His purpose is go in, prevent people from moving, and kill. If you enjoy characters that you can, again, turn off your brain, deal a lot of damage, Stun people from their movement abilities. He's a pretty good strategy tank because of that. And you can just turn off your brain and punch, 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 kill, punch, punch, whatever. You don't even need to think. But if you want to think and don't, he's good either way. His kit is just overall better than anyone else. Like, he's bruiser, like, okay, here's the thing. Where do I put him? I'm gonna put him at, no, that doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. That feels better. Okay. The reason why I put him in like 1 to 5, the reason why I put him in 5th place in the S tier is because, yeah, he's a tank. If you want to bruiser, if you want to a melee character, dive in, dive out pretty easily with his teammates. He's a team-based character. You need your teammates to dash in and dash out. You need your teammates. His run and stomp is not good for running in or running out. It doesn't give you defense. It doesn't give you nothing. It just runs in. You just die if you go running in. And if you want to run away, you just die either way. So the best thing to do is use that as a combo. And that's it. You can charge, punch, 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 stomp, charge, kill. That's it. That's his combo. And well, if you like this type of character, then yeah, he's very good. This is your character, right? This is your character if you like that type of character. Human Torch. He's a flyer. He has great area denial, and he can work as a shotgun. He can work as a very close up. He can just use his primary as a shotgun and deal massive amounts of damage. He's a little difficult to use because he's very hard to aim as. But as himself, if this was a normal tier list, I would put him at C or D. He's not very good, and he would be F, obviously. But I'm going to put him in, yeah. And, okay. The reason why that I am going to put the Human Torch in A tier, because as a flyer, you have Iron Man and you have the Storm that are way better than him as a flyer. But that's not his entire kit. He has area denial. If you like strategy, you need to use him as a support. As an actual support. He's a flying support. He doesn't heal. He's not a healer. He's a support. And this is the difference of actual support characters and healing characters, and why I like the distribution on League of Legends, right? There are support characters that just hook people in or help people farm or stuff like that. Area denial is a support ability. Hooking is a support ability. AoEs are a support ability, right? Healing is a support ability. Damage reduction is a support ability. You can give resistance to allies. He's a support. He's a support tank. He is a support flyer with decent damage. He has area denial. If you like that type of play style, area denial, you can jump on people. You can use him as a dive character as well. You can use a dive to actually escape. He's very decent. He's not bad. People say he's terrible. Yeah, he needs some changes. He needs some help on the meta and his stuff. But overall, his kit is pretty good. I'm going to put him... He's better than Hawkeye, I guess. He's better than Hawkeye overall. If they buff him, if they fix him, yeah, this is where he's going to stay. If they nerf him, he's going to be worse overall on the meta. But overall, he's this. Overall, he's over here. Ultron. Emma Frost. Emma Frost is hot. Emma Frost is probably one of the best bruisers ever. Emma Frost has her abilities. She's just broken right now. She is destroying the meta when she releases. Right now, this is early. This is early. But I am assuming I'm going to say it right now. If people say that she's bad, you don't know how to play her. I'm just saying it right now. You don't know how to play her. If you say she's bad, you do not know how to play her. All right. She has her beam like Symmetra or Zarya. Yeah, but it's more like Symmetra. Her beam is Symmetra, her primary fire, right? She has an ability where you can pull the I think the soul of somebody or diamonds, something like that, and you can damage that to damage your opponent. And that is fucking strong. You can pierce with your laser, which is she's going to be a DPS. She's a DPS tank. She's a better the thing. She's a better the thing. Because on her diamond form, she's literally immune to CC, like the thing. She has very good damage like the thing. She has combos like the thing. She can do the things like the thing. But the best part of her kit is her grab, throw somebody on the floor, and kick somebody, right? Those are two abilities. But those two abilities combined, you can actually do another hook. That's another hook. The purpose of a hook in any game is to hook somebody close to you and leave that person to die from your team. That's a support ability. She's a support DPS and a tank hybrid. She's everything into one. She is probably the best character in the game, and there is nothing they can do to nerf or buff that is going to change this. She's an S tier. She's probably better than anything. She's better than anything. Spider-Man has risk. He can die. He can die. He has risk. He doesn't have a lot of damage, like stuff like that. She's just there. She exists, right? She gives herself damage reduction. She gives herself CC immunity. She does a lot of damage. She does a combo, and she can grab you and give you your enemy to your allies to kill, right? That's her purpose. If you like that type of playstyle, if you like that laser, she changes forms. So if you enjoy that type of character, she is just there. She's perfect. She is perfection. She's mommy, daddy, whatever. And now finally, healing. I'm going to put ULTRON at like 3rd place. Actually, I'm going to put like this, right? Let me fix this tier list. Let me fix the tier list, okay? Let me fix the tier list. I'm fixing the tier list. Okay, I fixed the tier list. I fixed... Okay, I fixed the tier list, alright? ULTRON is going to be a turn off your brain for healing. You don't need to heal. You just place your drones, and your drones are going to do that for you. He is probably going to be a tank support hybrid or a DPS support hybrid, because he has his primary fire that is a laser, and he has just a lot of drones. He's just drone capacitated. He is just a turn off your brain to play. You don't need to play the game. You let your drones play. So I am assuming what I saw from the leaks and what I saw from everything else, I am just assuming that that's what he's going to do. Turn off your brain, just do whatever, kill some people, tank, survive. He's below Loki because Loki can just copy him. But Spider-Man is 2nd place because of this. And, well, this is the tier list that I made. This is the tier list that I made in regards to what rank these characters are no matter what. If they fundamentally change something about their kit, then that is going to make that character better. And then I'm going to change the character, right? This was a great flanker. He was a great flanker. They made him a tank buster, and they just didn't know what to do with him. So his identity just meh. There's Wolverine. There's Thane, whatever, right? Him, Black Panther. Why would you use Black Panther if you have Spider-Man? Why would you use Black Panther if you have Psylocke, right? Why would you use Black Panther if you even have fucking Iron Fist? Iron Fist does his job better. Magic does his job better. The only reason that some people struggle with Black Panther is that if you have a Black Panther that is very good at the game, it's pretty difficult to kill him because he has very, very good cooldown management, and he can just run away. You can hardly aim at him unless you're lucky with a flick. But that's it. Why would you use Black Panther? Why would you use any of these characters? These three characters, if you use these three characters, no matter where, no matter what rank, you are throwing the game away. Just throw the game. You just kill yourself, right? In game, okay. But in let's say, for example, I think that she is actually a lot better. Remember that you have a Hawkeye, right? As a sniper, she's not that bad. As whatever he is, he's very bad. As whatever he is, he's very bad. People do their job better. And this is this tier list. The purpose of this tier list is to show what is the best character on what they are good to do, right? 1v1s, I'm going to do a tier list on 1v1s. I'm going to do a tier list on characters that are fun. And I'm going to do a tier list on characters that I think that they deserve rework or not. And what I would do. Like, for example, what would I do to fix Black Panther? Fundamentally change his kit. Why is he Tickle Monster? If you say, he does low damage, you need to buff his damage. No. I would say that his spear should have an anti-heal effect that would make his kill guaranteed. For example, he can waste his entire kit to kill one person, and that person can still go out alive. So if you throw your spear, anti-heal, it's an area of effect. You can anti-heal 2 people, 3 people. Then you can dash in, use your cooldowns, and you can guarantee that kill. If you guarantee that kill, then he's better. Then I would put him as, as an A tier, right? But he is not. He's just not. He's terrible at what he does. His ultimate sucks. His ultimate is a great combo. Great combo. But still sucks. Still sucks. It does low damage. It does. If you had your anti-heal, and if your ultimate had anti-heal, imagine if your vibranium stuff, your vibranium of abilities were like, they have vibrations that stop healing. That's the explanation, right? That would make him so much better. That would make him so much better. And the only thing that I think that would make him better, Mr. Fantastic would be amazing, if he had combo potential. If he had combo potential. Imagine if you stretch, quick melee. Just a simple quick melee. His quick melee is the same as his primary fire. So it's kind of useless if you have a quick melee. Why would you have a quick melee? I think every character should have a quick melee. Quick melee combo. Punch, quick melee, punch. Whatever. But if he had a quick melee and some kind of that's it. Punch, quick melee. Grab, pull. Punch, quick melee. That would be so much better, right? I think that would make him a lot better as a character, and he would have a better identity and make him an A tier. there's not much to do with Black Widow. Black Widow is perfect where she is. She doesn't need a change. I think that she could have more melee capability changes. Like maybe if she's running in to punch people, she should have like a stun or some more abilities to melee. She should do more damage on melee. She should do more damage on her kick. She should do more damage overall on the rest of her kit to make her better as a bruiser and a sniper. Then she would have two things that she... Bro, why is this happening? Okay, but okay, then she would have two things that she is good at, right? But no, this is what she is. She's a sniper. Stay back. If somebody goes up to you, you just kick and kill it, right? She's also something that doesn't really have much you can do with her, right? You just shoot and randomly kill somebody. If you buff her too much, she's going to be annoying and she's going to be overpowered. If you nerf her too much, she's going to be useless. She's in a perfect spot right now. Cloak and Dagger. I'm actually going to buff Cloak and Dagger to like this. No, I'm not. I'm going to buff her to like top of B. Because Cloak and Dagger, she's a great healer. As a healer, as a DPS, you have other options. As healing, you have other options. As everything, you have other options. The only thing that she's good at is her ultimate, which you still have Luna, Mantis, and Invisible Woman to do her ultimate, right? So why would you use Cloak and Dagger, right? If you have the rest. If you have the rest, right? And Iron Fist doesn't have his purpose anymore, right? So what I would do for I already told you what I would do to these guys. These guys don't have anything. They just can't be hide here. They can't. People are going to be like, oh, they're OP, they suck, or whatever. Like Penny Parker. I hate Penny Parker. Penny Parker, you're S, F, whatever. I hate you. Anyway, Cloak and Dagger, what I would do is like I would make more of a reason to keep one character active and like change characters less often. Like for example, oh yeah, Cloak is the damage and Dagger is the healer, right? Then why don't you upgrade Dagger's distance or Dagger's healing and upgrade Cloak's damage instead of making his damage... oh, no. This is a much better... Imagine if Cloak was the anti-healing and Dagger was the healing. Right? Like I said with Black Panther. Then you would have a counter to your own ultimate. And your ultimate could be anti-healing and healing for your own team. That would make much better ultimate. That would make your ultimate broken, actually. Because people wouldn't be able to heal on the point or wherever you ult. And you would be able to heal, so that would be very, very sucky. So I think that Cloak should be the anti-healer. And whatever damage you do, it's... Oh, or maybe his area of effect damage push should be the anti-heal thing. And then you can go to like someone else. Then he would be like an S tier again. But Cloak and Dagger, nah. And Iron Fist. I think that Iron Fist should be, hear me out, a tank. Right? Imagine if Iron Fist was a tank. Or if Iron Fist had... If Iron Fist could heal himself and other people on his ability, he would be a healer. Then he would be more interesting. He would be more diverse on his kit and whatever. And that's what I put everything else. This is the tier list, right? This is what I would say is fair to say. I'm comfortable with this. So again, before everything, I want to explain. This tier list was made to make fun, to be for fun. It was made for fun, right? I'm not the best player in the game. I'm a plat player on Overwatch. I'm not the best player in the game. My opinion is not concrete. There are people that are going to say stuff like, ah, this character should be said tier or whatever tier because because it doesn't work on this tier because of this and that. And this tier list was made for the purpose of showing who would be good or bad no matter what buff or no matter what nerf, right? And I am saying this again because, well, look, this is the tier list, right? I put ULTRON here. I can't wait to play ULTRON, right? I can't wait to play ULTRON. But this is the tier list. No matter what, it's not going to change unless I was proven wrong on him. This is already concrete. I am 100% sure this is already concrete. She is not going to move. She's not going to move unless they change their kit. He is not going to move unless they change his kit, or I understood him wrong, right? Loki is not going to change. He has copying ults. He can copy ultimates. Oh, if they nerf his ultimate copying, right? If he copies an ult and then he has to work for that ult, like Echo. And sure, yeah, okay, his ultimate would be worse, but overall, he can still copy an ultimate, right? He can still go invisible. He can still heal people. He can still do DPS. Magic is a very good melee character. He's one of the best melee characters in the game. And that's the purpose of this tier list, is to show who is good in said role and said purpose. Black Panther, if there were no other dash characters, Black Panther would be top of the tier, top of S. But there are other characters that do what he does better, and that's why I made this tier list. And yes, there are a lot of S tiers. There are a lot of S tiers. In fact, SS tier. I'm going to put her and him, and who else? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put the best at their role and at their purpose, right? The best movement flanker, Spider-Man. The best healer and whatever. It's going to be in between one of these two, right? ULTRON is going to be very good as a healer. The best tank in the game, no matter what. The best tank in the game is no matter what, Thor or him, right? As a tank, bruiser, as best this, whatever. At their roles, those are the best, right? But I'm going to say that ULTRON and these three are going to be the pinnacle, right? These three and like Loki. This is exactly the tier list, right? DPS, you have Spider-Man. Let's see. Tank busting, you have, I don't know, Spider-Man doesn't do a lot. Maybe Wolverine is SS. Flying, whatever. Like, okay, this is the purpose, right? These are the best characters in the game no matter what. You can change Spider-Man, you can make his cooldowns on his web shooting a lot longer, you can nerf him a lot. He's still going to be SS because he's going to go in, kill somebody, and go out. That's his purpose, and that is what he does best, and that is the best character to do this with, and safely. He's the best character to just go in, kill somebody, and go out. If you do this with Wolverine, you're going to die. If you do this with Magic, you're going to die. If you do this with anyone else, you're going to die. Healing, he's the best healing in the game. Let's see how much healing he's going to have, right? He's not released yet, and I'm just assuming. But with what I'm shown, he's one of the best healers in the game. He's going to be one of the best supports in the game. And whatever, right? Hold up. Mãe, tô gravando. Calma aí, rapidão. Anyway. So yeah, this is the purpose, right? She's going to be the best tank in the game, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what they nerf, no matter what they buff, she is going to be the best. And that's it. That's it. She's the best. And, well, with that, I conclude my tier list. Okay, I conclude my tier list. This is the tier list that I made because I wanted to show you guys my thought process on what I find fair and what a definitive tier list would be no matter what. Like, for example, if you were a game developer and you would get that feeling on what, oh, I made this character for this, I made this character for that, and this character has this purpose, and this purpose is the best on this character, and whatever. As a game developer, myself, which I'm going to be, still I'm not, I will be soon enough, but that's the purpose, right? So, wait a minute. Okay. So if you're on YouTube, thank you everybody so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video, share it. If you guys have some complaints about the tier list, you can comment down below and tell me why you think this character is not set tier list. Because this is overall. Think about this. The character that you disagree on is overall, no bias, no biased. I like Spider-Man, I love Spider-Man, he's my favorite character in the entire Marvel universe. But that's not why I put him in S tier. That's not why I put him in SS tier. He has his purpose and he's the best on his purpose. I love Iron Man, but I put him in top of A tier. I would put him in SS if I could. At favorite characters, right? And yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're on YouTube, like, subscribe. Please tell people about me. I want to be an actual YouTuber. It's been my dream since I was 9. Since I met Markiplier for the first time. That was my favorite YouTuber and still is my favorite YouTuber. And my dream is to meet him one day. One day is to meet Markiplier. That's my goal. One day, meet like. Charmix was one of my other favorite YouTubers, and now he became someone else. He's like, what is his name? Fresh Cut Slim, that, yeah. Anyway, there are some idols of mine on YouTube. I don't really have idols. I just really enjoy Markiplier. But, yeah, I just wanted to be a YouTuber since I was 9, since Markiplier appeared for the first time with Five Nights at Freddy's, and I saw his entire series. So yeah, if you're on Twitch, follow me, tell about me to your friends, and yeah, that's it. I want to do some stuff on my channel with custom games, custom teams, and whatever, but it's going to be difficult right now because I don't have a lot of people that watch me to play. But yeah, soon enough I hope I can get that. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and like, subscribe if you're on Twitch, follow, and tell about me to your friends. Bye-bye! By the way, I'm going to fix that. I don't know why that does that every time, but yeah, I'm going to fix that. See you later.